Imagine, if you will, a young man standing at the edge of Nairobi National Park in Kenya. The sun is setting, casting long, dramatic shadows over the savannah. He's staring out at the vast expanse of wilderness, wondering what life would be like if he leapt into the unknown, much like the leap he's about to take halfway across the world. This was me, a few years ago, getting ready to embark on my F1 student journey to the United States of America. The decision to travel thousands of miles from home to study in a foreign land did not come easy. It was a mix of exhilaration and anxiety, a cocktail that leaves one feeling queasy. But as the Swahili proverb goes, Mwenda tesi na omo, marejeo ningamani, which means he who walks with speed and in haste will return with tales. And oh, did I have tales to tell. The journey began with the arduous process of applying to universities. You see, when you're from Kenya and you decide to study in the USA, you're not just applying for an education, you're applying for a new life. The application process was a labyrinth of forms, essays, and interviews. It was my first taste of the American system, thorough, meticulous, and demanding. But with each acceptance letter that arrived, the dream felt a little more real. The next stage was acquiring the F1 student visa. That in itself was a journey. It was a test of patience and resilience. But as I stood in the queue at the embassy, clutching my passport and documents, I felt a sense of determination. This was a hurdle, yes, but it was one I was ready to overcome. And overcome I did. I arrived in the USA with wide eyes and a heart full of hope. The culture shock was real. The pace of life was faster, the buildings were taller, and the people were from all walks of life. It was like stepping into a movie, only this was no Hollywood production. This was reality. The academic rigor was intense. I was surrounded by some of the brightest minds, and the competition was fierce. But I learned that it's not about being the best. It's about being your best. It's about learning, growing, and contributing to a global community. Living in the USA also opened my eyes to the vast diversity of the world. I met people from different cultures, religions, and backgrounds. I tasted foods that I didn't know existed, heard languages that were music to my ears, and made friends who became family. Now, looking back, I see that my journey from Kenya to the USA was not just about pursuing an education. It was about personal growth, about stepping out of my comfort zone, about taking risks and embracing change. It was about learning to navigate a new world while holding on to my roots. To summarize, the journey to study in the USA as an F1 student is a challenging one. It demands patience, resilience, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. But it's also a journey that offers immense rewards. It shapes you, it molds you, and it prepares you for the global stage. So whether you're standing at the edge of your own personal savannah, contemplating a leap into the unknown, remember this. Every journey starts with a single step, and each step you take brings you closer to your dreams, to your goals, and to the person you're destined to become.